Hey guys, CryptoDad here again, and today I'm going to show you how to purchase Tron and store it on a Ledger Nano S. So let's get going. So Tron has been in the news lately, and it's one of those cryptocurrencies that there's a lot of excitement and development behind. And so the interface to how you purchase it and how you store it has changed a lot in the last few months. So I thought it was time to do an updated Tron video for all of you Tron fans out there. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is prepare our Ledger Nano S to receive the Tron. So we're going to want to go over to our Ledger Live interface. Alright, we're going to get logged in there. Now, if you don't have your Ledger Live set up, I've got some great videos on how you get started with a Ledger Nano S and get the Ledger Live software up and running. For this video, I'm just going to assume you're already at that point. So we'll need to get our Ledger Nano out and connected. All right, so we need to enter our PIN. Okay. All right, and so once we've entered the PIN, we need to go over here to the left sidebar, and we're going to choose Manager. We need to add support for Tron on the Ledger. All right, and the Ledger is going to ask us to verify access to the Ledger Manager on the device. That's the security. So I'm just going to press the button over the check mark to allow Ledger Live to access my Ledger Nano S. All right, and then once we've done that, we just need to go over to the Tron and hit install. We're installing Tron support on the Ledger Nano S. All right, and once that's done, we're going to have a Tron app on the Ledger screen. You can check it out here. It's got the little Tron icon there. All right, and so we're ready to go. We've got Tron support installed. Now, if you try to do this and you get a message telling you that there's not enough room on the Ledger to install this app, you're going to have to go and choose a different app and uninstall it. So let's say you had Ethereum on there and you needed to make room. You would just hit the little trash can icon to get rid of that app. And just uninstall apps until you're able to install Tron. That's one of the weaknesses of the Ledger Nano S, is that there's not enough room for all of the apps out there. You kind of have to manage your space. All right. So, but we're all adults here. We can figure that out. So now we don't need the Ledger Live app anymore. The only reason we needed Ledger Live was to get the Tron app installed. There is no account support for Tron. I can't put a Tron account on the Ledger Live. So I'm just going to close Ledger Live now. So we're all done. Now I'm going to go to my web browser, and I'm going to head over to the Tron website. All right, and on the Tron website, we'll go to Explorer, and we'll hit Tron Scan. And you'll see here that Tron is supported directly in this web browser. All right. And so over here on Sign In, you have a couple of different ways to log into your Tron wallet. Now, in our case, we're going to use Ledger. And basically what we're doing here is we're allowing this Tron wallet access to the Tron that we have stored on the Ledger Nano S. But the private keys are in our possession. The private keys are on the Ledger, and we are the ones that allow access to it. All right? So I'm going to click Ledger here, and it wants me to open my Tron app. So I showed you before that we're locked and loaded. We hit both buttons to enter the Tron app on the device. And there you see the Ledger access has been granted by me, and so I can now sign in to this Tron wallet using the private key that was generated on my Ledger Nano S. And you'll see here that I've got 0 Tron available, right? We just set this up. All right, so now we're ready to put some Tron into this wallet. So you cannot buy Tron on Coinbase yet. So you're going to have to buy it on a cryptocurrency exchange. I'm going to choose Bittrex in this case. There are lots of other exchanges out there, centralized and decentralized. But Bittrex is the one I'm going to use today. Pretty simple. And I'm going to fund that cryptocurrency exchange with some cryptocurrency that I'm going to buy on Coinbase. Coinbase is a very easy, simple way to purchase cryptocurrency. A little bit of a merchant charge when you buy cryptocurrency, but it's worth it for those of us that are beginners and we want the simplicity and ease of using our bank account or debit card to purchase cryptocurrency. So I'm going to start at Coinbase. So we'll go over here to exchanges. I'm going to go into Coinbase. I'm going to choose sign in. I'm going to use my password manager to get myself signed in, and then I'll enter my two-factor authentication. All right, so once I sign into my Coinbase account, I'm going to buy some cryptocurrency. For today's use case, I'm going to start with Litecoin. And the reason I like to start with Litecoin is because it's fast. So I'm going to choose Litecoin, and I'm going to switch my payment method to debit. That's going to give me an instantaneous purchase. Right? So I'm going to do $100, and I'll just put in an extra $5 to cover that merchant fee. You can see over here the merchant fee is $4. So a little bit of a hit, but we are gaining some speed and convenience here. So I'm going to hit buy Litecoin instantly. And I'm going to confirm that. And there we go. My purchase was successful, and I immediately have the Litecoin at my disposal. So now I'm going to use that Litecoin to fund my cryptocurrency exchange account. So let's go over to Bittrex. And we'll get logged into our Bittrex account. All right, every now and then you're going to need to prove you're human. All right, and then I'm going to choose my two-factor authentication here. And then I'll go over to wallets here. Now, before I move Tron in here, I'm just going to double check to make sure that Tron is, the Tron wallet is active, right? If you'll notice here, this digital note wallet has got a little yield sign on it. That means that the wallet is under maintenance right now. You'll notice that occasionally there are wallets that are under maintenance, right? We just want to make sure that we've got full access to the Tron wallet. So we'll just type in Tron here, and the Tron wallet comes up here, and just hover over it and make sure that we've got full access. We've got withdrawal and deposit, right? And you'll see I have a little Tron in there already. That's not going to really affect this. Yours will probably be 0. All right. Now, when we go to Tron, we'll notice that we're going to need Bitcoin to purchase Tron. There's a Bitcoin-Tron pair. There is no Tron Litecoin pair. So we're going to have to do a little bit of exchanges before we get a hold of our Tron. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, I could just move my Litecoin from Coinbase directly into Bittrex, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a little operation that's going to save me some transfer fees. So I have Coinbase. It's very easy to buy from Coinbase, but they do charge you network fees. Actually, Coinbase doesn't charge. They basically, when you transfer using Coinbase, you're at the mercy of the blockchain. Now, Litecoin isn't a huge hit, but I'm going to show you this trick that's going to save you on your transfer fees. And it's called Coinbase Pro. So you'll notice this is just Coinbase vanilla. So I'm going to go over here to Coinbase Pro, which is a more modern trading platform. Now, you can't buy Tron on this platform either, so we're still going to need to get our Litecoin over to Bittrex. And you can't make instant purchases on Coinbase Pro, which is why I didn't use Coinbase Pro to make my initial purchase. So having said all that, let's deposit our Litecoin that we just bought on Coinbase into our Coinbase Pro account. So I'm going to deposit Litecoin, and you see there's a tab here for Coinbase Wallet from Coinbase, right? So I have the Litecoin that I just purchased. I'm going to move it all into my Coinbase Pro account. Hope you guys are following me. All right, and once we do that, we can see that the Litecoin is now immediately available in Coinbase Pro. All right, so now I'm just going to do a quick refresh to make sure that that balance is showing up. Now comes the fun part. We're going to deposit our Litecoin into our Bittrex account. So let's go over here to LTC, and you can see I have 0 Litecoin available. I'm going to make a deposit, this green button. So they're going to give me the Litecoin address. I'm going to copy that into my clipboard, and then I'm done. All right, then I go back over here to Coinbase Pro, and I'm going to make a withdrawal this time. I'm going to withdraw Litecoin. You can see the balance there. And I'm going to send it over to Bittrex. I'll just paste that address in there. You'll notice that I've done it before, so the address is in my address book. All right, and so now how much am I going to send? I'm going to send it all. Just going to max it out, and I'm going to choose withdrawal. Now I also need my 2-factor authentication code for this operation, and this would be my Coinbase code. When you have a Coinbase Pro account, it pairs up with your normal Coinbase account. So the 2-factor authentication that you set up on your Coinbase account also works in your Coinbase Pro account. So I'm going to hit done here. And there we go. I've sent that Litecoin over to Bittrex. So we're just going to need to wait a little bit for that coin to show up in my Bittrex and confirm and become spendable. Once I've done that, I will go ahead and make the exchange to Bitcoin so that I can buy the Tron. And then once we've done that, we're going to put the Tron in our wallet. All right, so I waited a little while, and the Litecoin showed up in my wallet on my Bittrex account. So now that the cryptocurrency account has been funded, I'm going to go ahead and make the exchange to purchase the Tron that we're after. Now, I could have funded my Bittrex account directly with cash, but that's only with a wire transfer, and the minimum is $1,000. So for me, it makes more sense if I want to make a small purchase to just use Coinbase as my initial fiat purchase. All right, so let's just click the LTC here, and we want to sell Litecoin for Bitcoin. So we're going to go over here to the sell button, and you'll notice over here on this side with all the sells, we've got a bid price. So we need to go down here where it says ask price and switch that to bid. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom and hit max sell so that I sell all of the Litecoin. And then I'm going to choose sell Litecoin. I'm going to confirm that. And as you can see, the trade goes through pretty much immediately. Sometimes these limit trades take a little while. Most of the time they'll happen pretty quick. All right, so now we've got Bitcoin and we're ready to purchase our Tron. So let's go over to wallets, and this time we'll put in Tron. And as you can see, Tron here is at the top, and I already have a little bit in there. Don't let that distract you too much. I'm going to hit TRX. And in this case, we've got our BTC TRX trading pair. Going to scroll down a little bit, and this time I'm going to buy. So if we look over here on the side to the buys, you can see that would be an ask price. So I'm going to go over here to bid price and switch over to ask. And then I'm going to hit max buy down here. And as you can see, I'm going to get about 3,700 Tron for the 0.02 Bitcoin that I have. So I'm going to choose buy Tron, I'm going to confirm that. And as you can see, the order was placed and completed almost right away. So now we can go back up to our wallets. And you can see now that the available balance has increased from that recent purchase. And so now I own the Tron on the Bittrex exchange. Unfortunately, on an exchange, I don't control the private keys of the cryptocurrency. So I want to move this into my own wallet. So let's go back over here to the Tron website and this wallet. Now the address is here, and I can click this little icon and it copies it into my clipboard. This is my Tron wallet that accesses the private key held on the ledger, right? This is what we started with, and the balance is 0 at the moment. So let's go back over to Bittrex. Let's go to Tron and hit make withdrawal, and I need to put in the recipient address, and I'm going to paste in that Tron address. Notice that Tron addresses start with a capital T, right? And then we can just go back and eyeball it. TMHR, see, it's the same, and RATD1. So it's the correct address. How much are we going to transfer? In this case, I just want to transfer all of it. So I'm going to hit the amount here, and it auto-fills there. And it's going to charge me a small amount of Tron to make this withdrawal, not very much. And then I'm going to choose withdrawal Tron, and I need to put in my two-factor authentication. And in this case, it's going to be the Bittrex two-factor authentication, because we're taking this out of our Bittrex account. And I'll choose withdrawal Tron. And as you can see, the withdrawal is submitted here. We can go back over to this Tron wallet that we have open, and then just wait for the Tron to come in. I'm going to go ahead and re-enter my PIN on my ledger. Not strictly necessary to see this balance increase, but I just want to be ready. So we have the ledger attached, and I have the Tron app active. Now, keep in mind, you really don't need to have the ledger connected at all to receive cryptocurrency. So even if I had disconnected this, as long as I had that receiving address somewhere in my clipboard or whatever, I could send Tron to that address. And then as soon as I reconnected and re-entered my wallet, I would have, I would see the updated Tron balance. I'm just going to do a refresh, and I'll need to reopen the wallet and sign in. And there we go. I've got that Tron balance in this wallet now. So now the Tron is safely held in the private key that resides on this Ledger Nano S. This is the very safe and secure way to store your cryptocurrency. Now I control the private keys. Now from this Tron wallet, I can send and receive as well. If you go down here and choose send, you have the ability to send Tron to other wallets, other people, make purchases, whatever you want to do. And then, of course, the receive. If you need to scan that QR code, you'll notice that's the exact same address that we sent our Tron to. So now you have a great Tron wallet, very secure on your Ledger Nano S. You've got a great way to store your Tron. So if you have any questions about what I did, please throw them up in the comments. I'll do my best to get to them. So I wish you guys all the best of luck out there. I hope everything goes well for you. I'd like to remind everyone that I have a live stream every Friday night, Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Join me for the live Q&A in LA. Throw out any questions that you have, and I'll do my best to answer them on the fly. Or just come and hang around and join in for the discussion. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again soon.